Welcome to English Grammar 1, Unit 3, Present Continuous and Present Simple. A comparison between present continuous and present simple. Present continuous is a tense that we use while doing the action, while we are in the middle of doing the action. We use the continuous for things happening at or around the time of speaking. For example, I am teaching English grammar now. We express the action while we are in the middle of doing the action. On the other hand, a present simple is a tense which is used to express things in general or things that happen repeatedly. We mean by things in general facts, for example, or habits. For facts, we can say water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. For habits, we can say I go to the university every day. The form of present continuous, subject plus verb to be plus verb plus ing. Subject plus verb to be am, is, are plus verb plus ing. I am playing, I am studying. He is playing, she is playing, she is studying, they are playing, we are playing, you are playing. On the other hand, present simple form is verb in the base form or verb plus s, es or ies. For example, I go to the university every day. She goes to the university every day. He goes to the university every day. They go to the university every day. Let's take examples here of present continuous. The water is boiling. Can you turn it off? Here, the indication or the implication of can you turn it off means the water is on the oven now and it is boiling now. You are asking someone to turn it off. We are speaking about the water now. The water now is boiling. So we use a present continuous because we are in the middle of the action. But on the other hand, in the present simple, we say water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Whenever we boil the water, when we reach the 100 degrees Celsius, it boils. Here we speak about a fact, a scientific fact. And since water is singular, we use s with the verb. So it becomes boils. Listen. In the case of present continuous, listen to those people. When you say listen to someone, means the sound is going on. You are in the middle of the action. What language are they speaking? Means when you say to someone listen, he is supposed to listen to someone speaking in the middle of the action. When it is in the middle of the action, we use present continuous. So we say, what language are they speaking? And this is a question. They are speaking English, for example. That's why we use are, verb to be, before the subject, because it is a question. On the other hand, in the present simple, for example, we say, excuse me, do you speak English? Here, when I say to someone, do you speak English? He might not be speaking at the moment, but I'm asking if he knows to speak English or not. This is a fact. If he is an English person or if he has the ability to speak English, this is fact. So we use present simple. We are not asking someone speaking here. We are asking someone who is silent. He might be silent or she might be silent, but we want to know if he or she could speak English. Means if they have the ability to speak English, and this is a fact. So we use present simple. That's why we ask, do you speak English? On the other hand, in present continuous, if we say, for example, let's go out, it isn't raining now. We have now here at this moment, it isn't raining. That's why we are ready to go out. We are in the middle of the action. It stopped raining before some time and it is still stopping. It is still not raining. That's why we say it is not raining now. We use present continuous. In the case of the present simple, we can say it doesn't rain very much in summer. This is a fact. In summer, it doesn't rain very much. It rains in winter. That's why we use present simple, but because it is negative, we use doesn't. It rains very much in winter. In summer, it is negative, so we say it doesn't rain. It doesn't rain because it is singular, so it must take the S with the verb. But here, since it is negative, we use does, not do. So it becomes it doesn't rain very much in summer. We speak about a fact. I am busy. What are you doing? Someone is saying, I am busy to the other person. The other person is asking, what are you doing? When I say I am busy, means I am busy at the moment, now. So the question must be in the present continuous. It must be, what are you doing now? Or at this moment. What do you usually do at weekends? This is in the present simple. We speak about a habit at the weekend. What do you usually do? So we ask you question using do, because it is a present simple. In the present simple, we need to use do or does for questions. And you, and the pronoun you doesn't take S with the verb. So we use do in the question as an auxiliary verb. So it becomes, what do you usually do at weekends? I am getting hungry. Let's go and eat. This example is in the present continuous. And here we speak about a gradual change. We speak about a gradual change. I am getting hungry. I am feeling hungry more and more. Because of the gradual change, we use a present continuous. So we say, I am getting hungry. Let's go and eat. On the other hand, I always get hungry in the afternoon. This is a kind of fact. In the afternoon, when we are still not having lunch, we feel hungry. So he says, I always get hungry in the afternoon. Here we have always keyword, so we must use present simple. Kate wants, here the person is not speaking about now or at this moment. He speaks about in the afternoon, every afternoon. Kate wants to work in Italy. So she is learning Italian. Kate is learning Italian now. Or around now. She might not be learning at this moment, but the action covering the period before and after speaking is the same action. It is not complete action. So we use present continuous. So we say she is learning Italian. Most people learn to swim when they are children. This is a fact. So we use a present simple. That's why we say most people learn. It is plural, so we use learn without S. On the other hand, the population of the world is increasing very fast. Here we are speaking about gradual change. We are speaking about change. That's why we use present continuous. So we say the population of the world is increasing very fast. On the other hand, we say every day the population of the world increases by about 200,000 people. The number 200,000 people makes the statement here a fact. So, since the statement is a fact, we use present simple. But if we want to describe the increase in the number of people, just as it is a gradual change, so we use present continuous. But in this case, the number 200,000 people indicates that this is a fact. That's why we are supposed to use a present simple. So we say the population of the world here is considered as uncountable. That's why it takes S with the verb. So it becomes increases. In the case of the present continuous, we use the continuous for temporary situations. Temporary situations means short actions. I am living with some friends until I find a place of my own. We say here I am living because I am living with some friends for few days, a few weeks, for a short period of time. So we use present continuous. But if I say my parents live in London, I speak about their whole life, a very long action, a permanent action. That's why we use it in the present simple. They have lived there all their lives. You are working hard today. I am speaking about this moment and the time around now, today, a short action. So we say you are working hard today. You are in the middle of doing the action. Yes, I have a lot to do. John isn't lazy. He works hard most of the time. Most of the time here indicates that he usually works hard. Whenever we see him working, he works hard. That's why we say it is his habit that he works hard. That's why we say he works hard. We use present simple. We don't use present continuous because we are not describing his situation now. In the previous example, we were describing the situation now at the moment of speaking. That's why we said you are working hard today, means at this moment. B. I always do, I am always doing. Here we see that the adverb of frequency always is used here with the present simple as well as with the present continuous. It is mostly used with the present simple I always do something, I do it every time. It means I do it every time. I always go to work by car. This is a habit. So we say I always go by car. We don't say I am always going. I am always doing something has a different meaning. If we use always with present continuous, we have here a different meaning. For example, I have lost my pen again. I am always losing my things. Here we criticize ourselves, or the person criticizes himself or herself, saying, I am always losing things. A repeated action here, but it is a negative. It is a negative action. That's why we use always with the present continuous when the implication of the action is negative. I am always losing things. I lose things very often, more than normal. Perhaps too often or more often than normal. We have here another two examples. You are always watching television. Here the person criticizes the children or some other person who's always watching television. You should do something more active. The other sentence, you should do something more active, indicates that watching television is more than normal. That's why it is negative. That's why here the person uses always with a present continuous. You watch television too often. Tim is never satisfied and he is always complaining. Tim is never satisfied. Here this is a negative feature. So the other person says he is always complaining, uses present continuous with always to indicate that is a negative action. He complains too much. Thank you. That's all.